going to show you how to make a crane. So we start with, most origami paper are square and there's color and white. So the first fold we're going to do is a rectangular fold, or folding it in half with the colors showing. Very important to remember to crease your folds very nice and sharp. As I fold this away from me, I'm going to take the bottom right corner and I'm going to fold it into a triangle. Then I'm going to turn the model over like that and do again the bottom right corner. And once again, I'm creasing the folds really well. I then pick up the model, and on the bottom of the triangle, I'm going to open it up and kind of help with my finger. I stick it in there to help open it up. And then I'm going to flatten it down into what's called a squash fold. And then I will crease it. So in origami, we have different terminologies for the folds, and that was called the squash fold. We then do what I call a kite fold. And we're going to fold the sides into the center. And there's a little crease line right there that you could use as a guide, right there, right along there. So we're going to do the right side, and I'll do the left side. Okay. So when it's done, it looks like a kite. And we did it on the right and the left side, so we're going to now do it on, flip it over, and do the same thing on the other side. Okay. So we do the right side and the left side. So once again, after I made the folds, I'm going to use my tip of my nail and I'm going to crease it really nice and sharp. Next, I have a little tiny triangle right up here, if you could see. I'm going to fold that down. And then I'm going to flip it over and putting that little triangle piece down on the table. I'm going to then open up the doors, as you can see, and then I'm going to take the top single layer sheet and I'm going to open it up. This is called a wing fold. And I'm going to flatten it down into a diamond shape. And I'm going to reverse the direction of the folds up here. And very gently, as I crease it down, it folds down flat. So I'm going to repeat the same thing on the other side. Flipping it over. I'm going to open up the doors there. I call it the doors. And then take the top sheet. And this time, because I have that little triangle piece here on top, I'm going to hold that together with my finger. And I'm going to pull it out. And again, reverse the direction of the fold on this side. And very gently flatten it down. Oops. Okay. Next, we have, on this model here, you'll see we have the part that splits like this. Okay, they look like little legs here. That's the side we're going to work on, and we're going to make it narrow. So we're going to fold this again the long way down, and trying to make sure that you come to a nice point right down here, where my finger is. Do that on the right and on the left side. So we made it narrow. We're going to then repeat the same process on the other side. We'll fold it to the center there. Okay, and then once again, I'm going to crease it really well. Okay, next we're going to do what's called the inside reverse fold. So what we're going to do is we're going to separate the side here. If you can see this, I'm going to separate it like this, and then I'm going to pull it all the way up, as far up as it'll go. The paper will stop right here where my finger is. It's going to come up, and it's going to be flattened, and then it's going to change the direction of the fold. And then I like to kind of use this as a line guide so that it sticks out like this. Okay. So once again, this is probably the most difficult fold, or one of the most difficult folds, is I'm going to open it up, I'm going to fold this up, and then I'm going to change the direction. And that's why it's called the inside reverse fold, because I changed the direction of this particular fold. Repeat the same thing on the other side. Again, open it up, pull it up, change the direction of this fold, and then I use this as a guide to line it up. And the last step is we're going to make the head. So here I'm going to fold this open spread this out a little bit. I'm going to open it up and then change the direction of the fold. So this is also an inside reverse fold going the other way. Then pull down the wings, and we have the finished bird. We can make the bird body a little bit fatter by just pulling it very gently, little by little, and we have the nice rounded body here. Okay, and this model doesn't fly.